Hello, and welcome back to my journey from normal to Norway. Happy New Year, everybody! Godt nyttar! So it's actually just a few minutes away from midnight here in Los Angeles. And I am at home lounging on my couch like the true single introverted homebody that I am. And this is not a big surprise to me. I'm sure I could have put some effort into finding some place to be with people, but that's just not where I'm at in life right now. I would love to have like a person to celebrate this time with, but until that happens, I am more than happy to be comfortably at home hanging out. And actually, what I've been doing over the holidays, I really wanted like to watch something that was like feel good, so I've been rewatching Great British Baking Show from the beginning. So anyway, I've been enjoying that, but I paused in between episodes to do this because when I was realizing that I was going to be home tonight, I really just thought the thing that I most wanted to be doing at midnight when the clock actually ticked over to the next year and the next decade. What I really most wanted to be doing at that time was filming a From Normal to Norway video, talking to you, whoever you are. That's just really what would make me most happy to be doing right now, and would reflect most the direction I want to be going in and things that I want to do. So here I am. At almost midnight. It'll probably switch over to midnight while I'm filming this, which I love. Um, but anyway, what I'm sure I talked about in last year's New Year video was I'm not huge on resolutions and things like that, but I don't know. I kind of wanted to like create an intention or just have some sort of like forward looking thought or focus, something like that. But anyway, and what came to mind was fairly obvious because we're heading into the 2020s, and so obviously a lot of people have been linking that back to the 1920s as far as like themes of parties and outfits for tonight are. Um, and it was, it's referred to as the Roaring Twenties, and that really made me think about. This is probably like super cheesy or cliche or whatever, but that's fine. That's a part of who I am. Um, no shame in my game is literally the thought that just passed through my head. I am such a strange, interesting human being. Anyway, no shame in my game. I am cheesy. That's me. Um, but that really made me think about like roaring in the 20s. And then of course I like hear like the Katy Perry song, You're Gonna Hear Me Roar. And I was just really thinking about like my life so far and the last decade of my life and what a kind of like mess it's been, or how like lost I felt at times, or how even like hopeless it felt at times, and how I've felt invisible a lot in different parts of my past, and you know, trying not to take up space and like ashamed of the space I was taking up, and um just lacking in self-confidence and self-love and all of that. And so um as you know, I've been doing so much work over the last few years to really change my mindset, my thoughts about myself, just how I go about doing life. And it's exciting because I feel like it's really just building up and building forward and kind of pushing me into um, just this new place of who I am and how I do my life. And so, yeah, as I'm switching over from one decade to the next, it's really kind of making me think I want to be roaring in the 20s. The next decade, I want to be um, living loudly and allowing myself to take up space and being proud of the space that I take up and the words that I say, and what I contribute to the world, whether that's just, the direct people around me or maybe a greater platform. I don't know. But it's exciting, and something that I'm really looking forward to, and happy to be on the cusp of that, happy to be in the transition from like the old to that new. I feel like that new is something that I'm pretty psyched to be moving towards. And so I really look forward to it. I mean, I don't know what this decade is going to bring, but I'm feeling really positive about it, really hopeful and expectant, and just like a lot more free than I've been, and a lot more allowing of who I am and how I am and what will happen and how it'll happen. I'm much, much more open than I have been in the past to um, whatever the future brings. So that's pretty cool. That's exciting. I don't know how much I will roar, or what I will roar, or who will be listening in the next decade. But that's kind of what's on my mind as I'm heading into it, as the clock ticks over to midnight, and I've been hearing like fireworks happening outside my apartment the last, like, I don't know, maybe half hour or so. Um, and so yeah, I'm excited to ring in the new year, the new decade. It feels full of possibilities. Um, I have a artwork with a quote on it, on the wall in my room, from a couple of mentors of mine that I got for my 25th birthday from them, that says "Dwell in possibility." And so as that thought just hit my mind, that this next decade feels full of possibilities, I intend to dwell in those possibilities, to revel in those possibilities, to take full advantage of those possibilities, and to be more me each and every day than I was the day before, if that makes any sense. And see what being me brings about for me and for others. Hopefully, great things. So that's me. That's where I'm at tonight. I hope that you are out there having so much fun, being safe, of course, but also just really enjoying where you're at and who or what is around you. Um, I hope that you're looking forward expectantly as well to what tomorrow and this next year and this next decade will bring for you, and what you will bring to your world during that time. I would love to know about it, to hear about it, and hopefully together we can do some great things and just kind of share our stories and share our lives, and um, hopefully continue to push that momentum forward until we're all on board with this of being our real selves and sharing our real selves, and encouraging that in the people around us. So, wherever you are, whoever you are, thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. It feels super weird and cheesy to say, but I love you. Like, I love that you are choosing to share this time with me. That's a big deal. So, thank you very much for choosing that. And I will be back with you soon. Until then, hada!